So, to the lucky last. This is a chase version of the starters orders qualifiers. This is leg 6. It's over 2 miles, 6.5 furlongs, and 0 to 120. Number 1 is Sequiri, 2 Latter Day Saint, 3 Eight's a Mystery, 4 Servino, 5 Cry Cracked, 6 Dancily Orange, 7 Larwood Miss, 8 Aaron Ramsey, 9 Yarpole, 10 Dancing Days, 11 Oxygen, 12 Kornheiser, 13 Skip Garbo, 14 Another Wise Kid, and 15 is Mr. Phillip. So 15 of them are away. Well, I think there's 6 that get to qualify for this, I'm not sure. Graham will put me right as usual. Don't always get it right. So they're into the first of the 18 and everybody's over it. And there is one horse in here that has already qualified a couple of times, Dancing Days. Not sure whether the trainer just keeps putting him in here. What, to stop other people qualifying? I should hope not. But anyway, they're through 2, and so Query's taken them along. From Servino in 2nd, Cry Cracked is 3rd, Dancily Orange is 4th on the far and wide outside as they come into the 3rd. Everybody's over that, but a slow jump by Aaron Ramsey. What do you expect? He plays for Arsenal. So it's Sequiri to a small little open ditch there. Everybody's over it. And Sequiri still leads by 5 to Servino. Then we've got Larwood Miss, 8's a Mystery, Dancing, and we've lost 1 there. In fact, we lost 2. Aaron Ramsey's a goner, as is Another Wise Kid. So not too wise there. So we're through 5. We've lost a couple. So Sequiri leads by a couple of lengths to Servino in the yellow. Then we've got a couple of lengths back to Latter Day Saint, Larwood Mist, and Silly Orange, Cry Cracked, and 8's a Mystery. And a couple of lengths ahead of Dancing Days, Kornheiser the Grey, Yarpole, Mr. Phillip, Skip Garbo, and Oxygen. And then on 6, just over 2 miles still to go. So that's Sequiri, Servino. A couple of lengths ahead of each other. 2nd and 3rd. Oh, we've lost another one there. The Latter Day Saint's gone. Obviously, I don't know much about the Latter Day Saints. So, obviously, not the saint of jumping. And they're over the 8th. Everybody gets over this one, although a poor jump at the back by Skip Garbo. They're pretty much strung out here. We've got a few loose horses as well. But it's Sequiri by 3 to 4 to Servino. And there are a couple of lengths of Cry Cracked. And we've got Larwood Miss and Dancily Orange. They'll get over the 9th. We've got 8's a Mystery against the fence in the hoops. We've got Oxygen. Kornheiser, a couple of loose horses. And back to Yarpole. Dancing Days, Skip Garbo's right at the rear. So it's still Sequiri that leads, just by a couple of lengths now as they pass the finishing post with the circuit left to run. Servino looks round, so he might be challenging him. But he's a couple of lengths ahead of Cry Cracked. Then we've got Larwood Mist, Dancily Orange in the black. On the inside of that against the fence is 8's a Mystery. Then we've got Oxygen, Mr. Phillip out wide but pulling in now, but the loose horses might get in the way. Then we've got Yarpole, Kornheiser the grey against the fence, Dancing Days in the purple. And then one at the rear is Skip Garbo. So they're probably 15, maybe more from last to first. But Sequiri still leading them. They bowl along. Servino's shortened his lead now just by a couple of lengths, and there are a couple ahead of Cry Cracked. 8's a Mystery made a better move. Then we've got Larwood's Mist, Dancily Orange and still out wide. Oxygen against the fence. Between them is Mr. Phillip. Then we've got a couple of lengths back to Yarpole, Kornheiser. Out and then wide outside is Dancing Days and Skip Garbo at the rear. They take the 10th. Everybody's over that. So we've still got 13 of the 15 runners, and it's a little bit of a change now. So Sequiri, Servino and Cry Cracked are all just in a couple of lengths of each other. They take the 11th. Everybody's got over that one as well. Dancing Days and Skip Garbo still at the rear, but it's Sequiri now just by by a length, I suppose, to Servino. Then we've got Cry Cracked. Oxygen looks like he's had a fairly good run, but not much room. They'll get over the 12th. There's a few slow jumps there. Larwood Miss was one. Dancily Orange has come over towards the fence now. The grey Kornheiser making some ground. They go over the 13th. A really good jump there by Oxygen. Seems to have had the better of the race compared to everybody else, but Servino and Sequiri take it all together, and they're all over that one as well. That's 14 through, and it's Sequiri now under a little bit of pressure from the jockey. On the inside is Servino, on the outside is Mr. Phillip. They're a length ahead of Oxygen. 8's a Mystery, Cry Cracked. Then we've got Dancily Orange and Larwood Mist trying to make up some ground. The three behind that are Skip Garbo, Kornheiser, Yarpole, Dancing Days on the fence. So it's Sequiri just by half a length from Servino. Mr. Phillip on the outside. So it's Sequiri that leads them into the 15, jumps it faster than the others. And it's Sequiri that takes a length lead now. Oxygen still looks like he's got plenty in his tank here. Sequiri from Oxygen, Servino, Mr. Phillip. Out of the pack come Cry Crack, Skip Garbo, Eight's a Mystery on the outside. But a better jump by Sequiri and now leads by 4 lengths inside the 3 furlongs. Here comes Eight's a Mystery on the outside. On the inside is Skip Garbo. Sequiri, jockey's not putting his horse under some pressure. He does, leading into the 17th. We've only got one left to jump. It's Sequiri, but here comes Skip Garbo, Eight's a Mystery and Kornheiser. But Skip Garbo takes it up. A furlong and a half left to run. 1 to jump. Skip Garbo from Eight's a Mystery. The better jump was from Kornheiser the Grey. Jumps himself into the lead. Kornheiser now leads inside the furlong from Skip Garbo. Eight's a Mystery's got nothing left. Oxygen plugging on, trying to make up some ground. This is Cry Crack. But Kornheiser's still there. Kornheiser half a furlong. Kornheiser's going to take this from Skip Garbo. No, whoa! Oof. I called it before it finished. Poor commentating. Kornheiser and Oxygen could even be a dead heat this. Kornheiser really had this, but the row may well have helped. Ooh, Kornheiser. Skip Cargo's been given it. Skip Garbo got up, unless it is a dead heat. Very, very close. It is a dead heat. Skip Garbo for Carl Arroganti and Kornheiser for Jamie Hopkins. Both get the win. Third is Oxygen for third is Oxygen for Gavin Meehan. Fourth is Cry Crack for David Robertson. Fifth, Eight's a Mystery, Joshua Sutherland. Sixth, Mr. Phillip, Darren Howes. And I think that's all the qualifiers. But I haven't seen a dead heat in the hunt for a while. So well done, guys. And it was the lucky last. I hope you had your money on. And I'll see you next week.